What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto and Cause Investing, back with yet another SquidGrow update. So this isn't really an update, but a dedicated video to S.A.M and why I think it's so important and such a cool utility for SquidGrow itself. But before we do that, I wanted to touch on their leadership, Toshi, and what makes him such a great leader and one of the better leaders, in my opinion, in DeFi. But let's check out this tweet. A true leader is someone who is driven by a genuine passion and commitment to bettering the lives of those around them and making a lasting impact. They are driven by purpose and their ambitions are based on a desire to make a positive change. A false leader, on the other hand, is driven by ego and personal gain. Their ambitions are often superficial or short-term and may be simply motivated by greed. All right. So most people in DeFi, when they start a project, they are starting that project for one thing. They're not trying to change the space. They're not trying to do this or do that. They're trying to make money. So even if they're not trying to scam you, which a lot of projects do, they still are motivated by money. Even in real life, when people start businesses, they are motivated by money, which is awesome. You get into business to make money. But there comes a certain point in your business, in your life, at least for some people, that you've made all the money you can make. You've made enough money for you, for your kids, for your grandkids. You know, you've made generational wealth. And at that point, you start working for more than just money. You start working for legacy, which I think Toshi is at that point. When you start working for legacy, that's when stuff really starts to change. Because when you're motivated by legacy, you're just motivated to a whole different level than someone that's motivated by just money. You make better decisions. Even if it means that you won't make any money, you still make that decision because your company, or in this case, your crypto, would benefit from it. Most people won't make a decision that they don't benefit. If they don't benefit financially, I should say, they still make that decision even if it hurts the crypto because they want to make money. So anytime you take out that factor and you're solely interested in what's best for the crypto, that's what's a real game changer can be. And that's where I think we're at with SquidGrow and why I'm so bullish on it and why I really do think it will be one of the 2 or 3 projects in DeFi, if not all of crypto, over the coming years. But let's hop over and talk a little bit about S.A.M, which is the reason why we're here. Just kind of wanted to get that out. So, SquidGrow Absorption Machine, also known as S.A.M. In the traditional markets, it is quite common to see acquisition and mergers between companies. So common, in fact, there's a strict process as far as what shareholders, regulators, and companies must go through to process these events. After things are all said and done with these types of deals, from a shareholder's perspective, the odds show that shareholders from both companies will benefit financially in most cases. Yep, it's always good anytime you do a merger that you, if you're the absorber or the absorbee, that both benefit from that deal. Additionally, you see these events in the cryptocurrency sector as larger exchanges partner with different entities, and partnerships are commonly forged between projects to help facilitate mutual growth. But one thing you do not typically see is a crypto project at the DeFi level merging into another while both are live. Sure, relaunches and migrations are common, but what about other communities join into one singular community to form a larger one? This notion of projects merging into one super project that continues to grow larger and larger over time like a giant squid is something that this sector of the cryptocurrency world has not seen yet. This brings us to our newest utility, codenamed S.A.M. This bold concept has the potential to be a true fast track to rapid growth as projects join forces. SquidGrow will increase its community, holders, liquidity, and sometimes even utility are staffed through this process. Additionally, it will provide an opportunity for those that join us to become part of something truly special. What does this look like exactly? One party agrees to join forces with SquidGrow. Shortly after this point, a snapshot is taken and liquidity is extracted from the project that is becoming part of SquidGrow. Based on this project's liquidity, calculations are done to determine the amount of tokens that will be airdropped to the new SquidGrow holders. This liquidity will then create a series of large buys and our LP pairings on the SquidGrow chart. So buys would, actually show up as price positive. If you just pair it with the LP, basically you take money, you take the tokens, you pair them, put it into the LP, so it won't have a positive or negative price impact. It'll just be there, help strengthen the LP. Holders from the respective projects are then airdrop tokens relative to their liquidity size and then become part of the SquidGrow community. As an example, we already executed this process with Versa Finance and were successfully able to bring them into our community to benefit of their holders who have provided some feedback. as an investor in this space for a long time, I totally understand how it is hard for projects to survive and sustain in tough market conditions. Versa teams being aware of this and making a quick decision about getting acquired by SquidGrow was the best course in my opinion. The way SquidGrow team handled the acquisition was one of the easiest transactions for me. No Versa investors had to do anything at all. No smart contract calls, etc. We just held on to our Versa tokens and boom, SquidGrow tokens in our bag, and it's already grown in value since the airdrop. Very happy with both SquidGrow and Versa team. That's from William. To describe the whole SquidGrow transaction of Versa, all I have to say is completely transparency, total protection for Versa investors, and 100% fair deal from Crypto S.A.M. Really cool artwork. All right. This is a movement Satoshi aims to pioneer over time that will give stark meaning to the brand name SquidGrow. It is a movement, or perhaps even what may become a trend, that only big players with grand vision and capital will be able to accomplish. With the apex of X factors at the helm, Satoshi, SquidGrow is more than capable of making this reality. Note, this is open to all projects of all sizes, big or small. We will consistently be on the hunt for all projects to join us on the rise to the top. If you know anyone, please reach out to one of our admins on Telegram so that we can discuss further. As SquidGrow begins on this path, it is sure to make waves and turn heads across the space as the legend grows with each acquisition. Stay tuned to see the SquidGrow Absorption Machine come into fruition. All right. So they really are looking. So I actually got some messages from people from SquidGrow because I have a decent reach in DeFi asking me if I know of any projects that want to get absorbed. So they definitely are looking. This really is a game changer for anyone that's never started a crypto project. Honestly, one of the hardest things that you can do, and succeeding, I mean, to be frank, is almost impossible. There's going to be a very, very, very few projects that actually succeed and go on to, steady growth. Almost every DeFi project, as I've discussed on a previous video, launches, moons, dips, and then it's just downhill after that. Steady down, steady down, steady down. So there's only going to be a few projects, in my opinion, in DeFi that actually make it and continue to build because they're in it for the right reasons. Like I said, like Satoshi is. He's building a legacy here. And the way things are going, he is going to obtain that legacy, and SquidGrow probably will go down as one of the better projects in DeFi. So of course, only time will tell. We'll have to see how everything comes to fruition, what it's going to look like. But S.A.M really is a game changer. It offers a safe way for people that are in bad projects to come over and not just get screwed. Because it happens all too often in DeFi. So the projects that are failing, hats off to them for actually letting SquidGrow absorb them rather than just leaving their customers or their investors high and dry. But that will pretty much do it. Go ahead and comment down below. Let's start discussions about whatever. Like and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, trade safe.